Hello everybody, such a warmonger here, and you are watching 4 versus 4 Battleground 1250. This is a 2 to 8 player scenario, and today we've got 8 players playing. Over on the west team, we've got the Crusaders, starting with Tactical Doll Team P in green, playing as the Britons. Damis Boo in cyan, playing as the Cumans, which is a mercenary civ. Playing that later. Miss Playmaker in blue, playing as the Teutons, and Pity God in purple, playing as the Franks. In the east side, we've got the Mamluks, starting with Byzantine Soldier in red, playing as the Saracens. Myself, such a warmonger in orange, playing as the Turks. Red Sukai in yellow, playing as the Saracens, and Greislap, who I'm gonna call Hellblazer, in gray, playing as the Saracens as well. So, I explained that Cyan is playing as the Cumans. All that means is that he is a civ that can be part of any faction. So the way factions work here is there's a voting system in the lobby, and you need 3 votes to select a faction. So if you want to be the Mamluks, for example, you need 3 Mamluk factions. So like the Saracens, Persians, Turks, or Berbers count as Mamluk factions. And so on the Crusaders, they have 3 Crusader factions. So you have the Britons, Franks, and the Teutons. Thing about the Cumans is they go with any faction. So there's 5 factions to pick from: the Crusaders, the Mamluks, the Mongols, the Eastern Realms, and the Romans. But if you pick the Cuman Civ, you can go with any faction. We've got a little bit of a skirmish going on here. I've got my light cavalry trying to chase down some Cuman horse archers, which are the base unit. They are free, but so are my light cav. So I pull back. I don't want to lose too much morale. We can already see that we lost some morale there. So we're down to 95 somehow. It must be from controlling. Actually, maybe it's just from losing units. I don't know. But we are losing 2% morale at a time, so I don't know how that's happening. If we're losing units or something. You've got the a mixed unit of my light cav together with Hellblazer's general and his general's bodyguard. You've got An-Nasir Yusuf in the south, but we are pulling back because we cannot deal with this many medium and heavy cav. So that's 59 medium cav. Actually, it's 44 medium cav with 14 heavy cav and a general. So that's a little too much for our little mixed force. We've got Pity God moving forward with his crossbowmen in spread formation. He's actually shooting into the dark. And then we've got a little bit of an engagement here. Hellblazer is just pushing up the hill towards this area. We've got some longbowmen trying to fight back. So this is light infantry versus light infantry. Except Hellblazer's light infantry has some swordsmen mixed in, which are going to win against pure spearmen. Meanwhile, over here we've got just some skirmishing going on with a little bit of melee fighting. Oh my god! These guys are getting massacred. They're actually too tightly packed. And they're trying to shoot these spearmen, so they're actually shooting into each other. So we're losing a lot of morale. Oh, by the way, I figured out how the West team lost that morale. It's basically because we had more points than them. Anyway, we've got some battling going on. Got Al-Mansur II, Muhammad Al-Nans. Oh god, he got sniped by Pity God's crossbowmen. You gotta be careful of that. They are really good snipers, these guys. Hellblazer kind of like being attacked from the back by medium and heavy cavalry. These guys, even though there's spearmen mixed in, these guys are gonna mow them down, especially with the support of the General Henry III of Britain, who increases attack speed by 15%, or makes them attack faster. We got battles kind of going on everywhere. And skirmishing. It's kind of hard to... You can look at the whole battlefield. Wow. Kind of hard to narrate because there's just so much going on. I'm doing a little bit of a back and forth trade with my free horse archers against Cuman player Dominic and his free horse archers. Trying to take some of them out. We've got the Raitsukai with his mixed medium and bodyguard heavy cavalry force trying to cover for me. Just got a... It looks like our morale is going down pretty badly, to be honest, in the East team. Humans doing a really good job. So it's really nice. Sometimes if you feel like your faction is too heavy on one type of civ, you know, like it looks like the Crusaders are heavy on infantry and heavy cavalry. So it's nice that Dominic picked the civ with light cavalry and, you know, light horse archers. Try to screen against my own Turkish horse archers. We got some spearmen caught out in the open being destroyed by my mixed heavy cav force. It's actually all heavy cav, different kinds. So my Mamluk lancers are heavy cav that you can buy, and I've got my bodyguard, which you cannot replace. Once you lose these guys, these Kasaki, when they die, they die. They're gone forever. Just like these Templar Knights. Same thing. If they're gone forever, they're gone. If you lose them, they're gone. Now, there's a little... Retsukai has some infantry getting caught in this little village over here. They're gonna get massacred as well. I don't even see any spearmen in this mix. Actually, a few. But once again, they are Teutonic medium cavalry. They're just gonna get slaughtered here. You got some foot archers getting massacred by these free horse archers from Dominic. And once our morale in the East team keeps going down, we've got David Ap Grufud. I don't actually know how to say that, but TMP is just hanging out here, guarding it over here. Meanwhile, I have an engagement of light cavalry battle, except I am fighting uphill, which is bad for my side. This is still Age of Empires 2, so I don't think I'm actually going to take this fight very well, and I see that, so I don't know what I'm going to do. I think I'm pulling back. Yeah, I don't want to fight uphill. I do get the support of medium cavalry from Retsukai, and that does push Dominic's harassing force away. Meanwhile, we got a big force of Crusaders over here. And I'm trying to see if I should flank them, but I pulled back because I noticed that I'm going to get pincered by Dominic. He gets a good shot off. Oh my god. I'm just passing and I don't even realize this is going on because I'm fighting, but now I do, and I fight back. But you can see a lot of orange cavalry getting caught by that, which is bad for me. There's just a lot going on here. Got a battle going on here between Hellblazer and the Misplaymaker, and this time I think Hellblazer might be able to trap the general. Henry III can't move. He's surrounded by his force of infantry, but there's a lot of spearmen in this mix, actually. Henry III is trying his best to fight his way out of it. He does have 30 regeneration, so it is possible maybe that the medium cavalry can save him. I actually don't know who's going to win this because we've got the Byzantine soldier coming with reinforcements with a mixed spearmen and swordsmen coming in. But we do have medium cavalry. That might give us some morale back, and it does. We got 2% morale back. Is the general gonna fall? Henry III is trapped in this little Muslim village in the southeast. And he goes down. But we got reinforcements from the Crusaders. This time we've got Hugh IV, the Duke of Burgundy. Meanwhile, Dominic is trying to raid a lot of Byzantine soldiers so that it can prevent them from buying arrows. You need to buy arrows with gold or wood here, but obviously wood is the free one. Meanwhile, we're trying our best to chase down David Ap Grufud through this forest. It's a huge flank, but this guy, he just won't go down. I'm really trying to chase him down. We're all trying to ambush him, but Age of Empires pathing is awful. Meanwhile, they're actually trying to chase Hellblazer's general at the same time. Oh my god, there's just so much going on. This battle is still going on. Huge groups of medium and heavy cavalry going on here, but this guy, the AoE pathing is going crazy over here. But But the West team still has the advantage in terms of morale. But I think the homogeneous cavalry force of the Crusades is gonna hurt them a little bit. Some trading going on here, but Dominic is not paying attention. He's gonna get massacred. We're gonna get some morale back. You can look over here up the top right of your screen. We got a lot of morale back from that light cavalry massacre. Dominic wasn't paying attention. He's probably trying to kite these or save some of these horse archers from my own Mamluk heavy cavalry. Meanwhile, Misplaymaker. No, that's actually Pity God and his cavalry. Oh, they're gonna catch a lot of light foot archers. Look at all the dead bodies. The red dead bodies going down because you know what? They have minimum range. So foot archers need support. They need support from melee units to protect them. I've got some 4 heavy cavalry getting caught in the open. That's an unfortunate loss of units. Some light skirmishing over here, but a big group from Pity God's medium and heavy cavalry. The problem with going with medium and heavy cavalry as Crusaders, actually it's not a problem. You can do this. It's just that your army size is actually going to be small. So then let's take a look. You can see Pity God's almost at 200 pop, and you can see that it's just crossbowmen, mixed medium and heavy cavalry. Because medium and heavy cavalry actually take up 2 populations instead of 1, but they are getting surrounded. And with the support of Al-Ashraf Musa, providing 37 units with an attack speed bonus, these guys are going to go down. But you can see they're getting surrounded. The heavy cap. I mean, if they wanted to escape, they probably could have because Age of Empires pathing is awful. But they're getting... Look at all of this. Let's see if the morale actually changes from that. So it was 58, now it's 60. And I think it's going to keep going higher and higher. Now it's 64. You can see sometimes if you kill too many units at once, it could be counted as a decisive engagement. And instead of 1% morale damage, it's 2. Wow, we jump all the way to 75% morale, 77% morale by killing that many heavy cavalry in one go. And just like that, in an instant, now the Mamluks have the advantage in terms of morale. Crusaders are at 65%, Mamluks at 77%. And all of that expensive gold units are now going down. Let's take a look at the gold. Pity God is almost out of gold. Misplay almost out of gold. Dominic almost out of gold. It's just TMP who's not using his gold. Meanwhile, we also Byzantine Soul. Well, no, me and Hellblazer. We have so little gold, but we were able to keep our large cavalry forces alive. And sometimes that's the play. And we got Hellblazer facing off against medium infantry. The medium infantry have the advantage. I think Tactical Doll TMP should have just kept fighting over here. He is fighting against Mamluks. So it's medium versus medium. I don't know where that happened. Gray must have lost the general right here. Maybe Dominic was able to snipe him with horse archers. There's just so much going on. I really think TMP could have just kept fighting instead of just running and fighting. But that's what Hellblazer's doing as well. He's got a mixed unit of Mamluks. The Mamluks do, in open field combat, they do lose to this medium infantry of the Crusaders. That's why I think the TMP should have fought. But we continue to have humans facing off against my own... Well, actually, it's Raitsukai's horse archers. Oh my god, this is a big engagement. How did the East team lose that much morale? Instantly, I don't even know how that happened. It could be Raitsukai. He's just passing here with his heavy cavalry. He's not even fighting. I truly don't know how we lost that much morale. But such is the way of battle. Sometimes it could swing one way or another. You never know. We've actually got a random mangonel in the area. We got TMP trying to bombard and provide some fire support. But oh my god, this battle is just crazy. I can't even... I'm trying my best to decide what's going on. I'm trying to skirmish against... Here I've got my own Gulams, which can block one range. But you know, we're too tightly packed. We're too tightly packed, and we're at 3% morale. I think this is it. I think this is the end of the match. I don't think we can hold on much longer as the Mamluks. That's it. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. That was crazy. That final battle, I could not even... What was going on there? Just look how huge this battle is. It's crazy. Oh. He's controlling 47 units with attack speed. Jeez, what's going on? We've got Al-Ashraf Musa helping 59 units with attack speed. Oh. That was intense. I still don't know how we had a morale advantage. I mean, if anyone has noticed while watching the minimap, if you want to rewatch that and then rewind, and if you see maybe like a color that kind of just disappears, that could have happened. But I felt like there was a point where I was pretty confident that we were winning, and then it just dropped from like 77 or 82% morale all the way to 39 or something like that. That was nuts. I was not expecting that. That was crazy. Even if I was in the battle, I don't remember it. You got some reinforcements from Byzantine soldier. Wow. This battle was crazy. Let's take a look at the stats. I mean, it's not that crazy. No one person had too many. I think Red Sukai kind of had a bad KD. Didn't really kill much and it lost a lot. That could have been part... You know what? That might have been part of the problem. Let's take a look at the map again. See where all the yellow units are. Maybe they were just passing somewhere and just kind of getting slaughtered. That could have been part of it. Anyway, that was unfortunate. This playmaker did kill a lot with his heavy cav. That was just basically heavy cav running around and just slaughtering things. Together with Pity God also running around and slaughtering things. Wow. I mean, almost the whole Crusader team had a good KD ratio. I was kind of holding relatively even. Byzantine, kind of bad a little. Hellblazer kind of sacrificing cheap units on purpose. So he had a bad KD ratio, but it was just... Even with your KD ratio, that's not super reliable because it's more about the quality of soldiers you're killing. And then you could see that. Like, remember when in Pity God lost... Or was it Misplaymaker lost? No, it was Pity God. He lost a big bunch of heavy cav here, and that boosted our morale on the Mamluk side on the west. And then we just lost the advantage. That was crazy. I hope you enjoyed that. I'll see you in the next video.